Hey there, everybody. Welcome to this reading for tomorrow, the 26th of June. We are going to get started here in like 15 minutes or so. Maybe not. Oh, wait, here we go. All right, we're all set. I think we're good. So that's good. Let me just grab the chart as well. All right, Dad, hello. And readings with Allie. Hello, I'm glad you made it. Elizabeth, hello. Sabrina, hello. And everybody else that's here that I can't see. Hello, thank you for being here. We're going to get started, like I said, in like 15 minutes or so, somewhere around there. Until then, I'm going to answer super chats. Rosie, hello. Jacqueline, hello. JC, hello. Thank you for the super chat. JC, it wouldn't be a JC reading without this right here, right? You. So no need to talk about that. Page of Cups offer. I feel like you keep getting these offer cards. Star, wish. I feel like there's some sort of wish coming in for you, JC. Something that you want coming in for you as well. Temperance, yeah. Patience. I think you had this. Like I think I said it to you, or maybe I just said it to Capricorn in general. That Capricorn is like almost getting a break from the universe. It might not be like a comfortable break, but it might be like needing to be patient for something to come in. Yeah, I feel like there's a new boss coming in for you. Definitely job. So something coming in. Definitely growth as well. Could be love as well coming in for you. Page of Cups, love offer, star, fulfillment, Knight of Wands, King of Wands. Could be, definitely could be somebody coming in who's very passionate about you as well. You never know. But very good work energy there for an offer, JC. A Ortiz, card for job one. You have the King of Cups for job one. Definitely could be a job offer here for you, A Ortiz. So job one looks pretty good. I'm not sure what P2, F2, I don't know what that means, if I'm being honest with you. I get that you were trying to make it shorter for the thing, but I have no clue, if I'm being honest. But job one, definitely potential. I don't know. King of Cups is a good card because it's like returning to something, but Seven of Swords, internal fears don't exist. Job two, you have the Page of Swords. I feel like there could be things. This says do your research before you go into this interview, if there is an interview, because again, this isn't bad, but it just says to make sure to do your research, make sure you're kind of gathering all the details in this about the job or about the situation. And job three, you have the Magician, new beginning. So job three, I'd say looks the best. Yeah, Knight of Wands, something you'd actually be passionate about, something that you would actually want to do. So yeah, I mean, job three looks the best out of those. But you say about long hiring process, but it could still be a better job just in general. And then you say here a card for mom, Ninja. You have the Two of Cups, perfect. Really good card. Just happiness, good things coming in for you. So yeah, Ninja, that looks amazing for your work week. Elizabeth Gonzalez, you have the Six of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, definitely focus on your money here. Page of Pentacles, like focusing on gathering more resources. This says like get creative with your finances. Come up with like different creative ways to use your money or how to save it or even how to make more money. But there's definitely, I mean, this has come up for you almost every single night that there's some sort of financial changes coming in for you. Could be through like a new offer. So there could be, it could be a raise or a promotion, but it could also be just a different job or some sort of some sort of change, basically. So it could represent a new job offer. Yeah, I don't know. You could be keeping yourself stuck at the job you have. So there might be something better coming in. And like I said, your job you have right now might be fine. Matt, thank you for this super chat. Really appreciate it. Can you pull a card for love and money? For love, you have abundance. So this would definitely say date. You have Three of Pentacles, needing to put the work in. So just more work. I mean, it's kind of like an annoying message. I get it because, it's like just with the astrology we have right now, we have to be super persistent if we want love, or we have to like go out and get it. It's not going to just show up. So I would definitely get out there for love. And for money, you have two cards, Six of Swords and the Ace of Cups. So you're being very happy about money. Six of Swords, this came up a lot. I just started doing the monthly readings for July. Those will probably be out tomorrow, just so everybody knows. But a lot of people got this, Matt, that it maybe isn't going to be like an amazing financial month, but definitely not a bad one. And definitely a month where there are going to be just kind of like incremental improvements in your finances. So that looks really good. Efren, thank you for the super chat. You have the Four of Swords, recovery, Page of Wands. Yeah, needing to move towards passions. I would say if you're feeling like restless energy or anything, Efren, I feel like I've said this to you before as well. I would channel that energy into a project, a personal project, or something like that. But Page of Wands, a lot more fun coming in for you. A lot of like very strong creative energy coming in for you as well. So I would use it. Lisette, thank you for the super chat. You have the Empress in the Tower. Yeah, I feel like there's like going to be a change in your finances here. So this could be very positive. And the Tower could be you just moving on from something. I would say I love the Tower. To me, it's called releasing something, but to me, it has to be released in the first place. So this could represent like needing to move on to new love, or it could represent needing to use your like powers of attraction to rebuild your Tower. I would say that, judging by the way this is coming up here, you've already had Tower moments, probably releases, things that you are letting letting go of, or you could have even had sudden revelations. But you know, again, this is like a rebuilding period for you. Amy Jo Smiles, thank you for the super chat. You have the Four of Pentacles, Five of Wands. I would get out there and date. Four of Pentacles, holding on too tightly to something, so I'd let go of the past or whatever. Five of Wands is my card of socializing, so it says for you that probably socializing would be the best bet to find somebody. So like going out with friends, just going to social events, pretty much anything. That'll probably be the best bet for you there. Chelsea, thank you for the super chat. You say, is my Cancer gonna come back? I would say no. I feel like it's I feel like you will probably hear from them with these two cards, but the Fool wants you to take a leap away, wants you to take a leap towards someone new. So I feel like you need to get out there. Yeah, I feel like you need to focus on what you really want in a relationship, but I would definitely move towards someone new here. Judgment, I do get the feeling that they could try to contact you, but I just don't see it like going anywhere. With this card here. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles is my card of needing to pick a new path. So I feel like there's new love, or I feel like you should be focusing on new love at the very least. Shelby, thank you for the super chat. Knight of Swords, Lovers, yeah. Every time, Shelby, I always get this for you too. Like I feel like if both people put the work in, this will work. Knight of Swords is you wanting to maybe move away, but it does say like don't make a decision too quickly in this situation, and like to like run away or move away or anything like that. Lovers says there's probably still love there no matter what. Yeah, but you feel alone in this relationship. I feel like I've said this to you before. Yeah, Two of Wands. It's like you need to stand up for yourself here with these two cards, or you need to there needs to be more communication about needs and responsibilities and things like that for it to work. Obviously, it's like if the other person isn't willing to put in the work, then there's really nothing you can do, right? But at least you can say you tried with these two cards. But I do feel like there's like a sense of feeling alone in this situation. Barb, thank you, as always, for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, which is the best month in 2019 for money? I would say, I don't know, August is popping into my head. Barb, I don't like to give times at all. I don't trust psychic timing at all, period. So I'll say that. But for some reason, I'm getting August. This card wouldn't even represent a month or anything. I don't attach months to my cards or anything like that. But for some reason, I'm getting August for you. And you have the King of Pentacles as well. Very good card for money. Yeah. Could lead to like some sort of change. So it could be like that, it could be that this is saying that there is going to be a change around that time that will increase your finances. Could be like a job coming in for you. Ian, thank you for the super chat. I feel like you are, just no matter what, is what I'd say to you, Ian. You say, should I take the job or move on? I feel like you are. What I was trying to say is I feel like this says that you are going to move on, that you are going to walk away. And it's like divinely guided. It's like I said, I kind of got the feeling that this was like out of your control with this Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups tells me that you are going to walk away, that you are going to decide that there's no fulfillment there for you. So I feel like you are going to move on to something else here. And I feel like you already know. So that's what I'll say to you, Ian. But thank you if I didn't say that, by the way, for the super chat. Naya, hello, by the way, and thank you for the super chat. You have the Moon, no clarity, and then the Knight of Pentacles. You say here, may I have clarity? The Moon, no clarity. So the Moon is like a card of illusions and fears and stuff like that. So it definitely says get rid of all that. But at the same time, the Moon says get very clear about what you do want. The Knight of Pentacles, this could also be like internal fears that don't exist, kind of is what I'm getting here, Naya, because it could say that you have things that you want to do in your life that are like that. Are not really fantasies, but are things that you would like in your life. Like there's certain goals, wishes that maybe you have. Knight of Pentacles says you could be, like this combination just tells me you could be being too cautious towards like moving towards fulfillment or towards goals and wishes. So I would definitely say like let go of the fears with these two cards. Megan, hello. Thank you for the super chat. You have the Four of Cups, the Queen of Cups, change in direction and love here. Yeah, Ace of Swords, clear communication coming in love. I feel like this is what is coming in for you. So I feel like there's going to be, this could be clear communication. Probably someone new is what I'd say here. Yeah, it's like you're releasing the burdens of the past. You're hoping for clear communication. Could be a Pisces, right? That wouldn't surprise me. But I feel like this is something you've been waiting for a very long time. Feels very new to me. Mirror, I feel like maybe you are getting very clear on what you want here. Yeah, very passionate new beginning. Two aces, Megan. So I feel like there's someone that could be entering into your life. Could be very passionate communication. Definitely could be water sign. Could be any other sign, of course. Could be you have fire here as well. So it could be a fire sign that's coming in for you. But I feel just a change. I feel like this is very good. This is like feeling very taken care of, very supported, like all that other good stuff. So it's a very kind of like calming energy. I like it. Melissa, thank you for the super chat. After yesterday's talk, few cards. You have the Knight of Pentacles, feeling, this is you being independent, single, frenzy, wanting to move forward a lot faster. Three Cups, could say, like, did you have the Three Cups last night? I think you did, or maybe not. But this is a card of a celebration, but it's hoping to socialize, but it is a card of needing to socialize. It says, like, get out of this mode right here. Nine of Pentacles, not bad, but it is kind of a card of being almost, too self-reliant and, kind of like too on your own. Frenzy is a card of like wanting things to move faster. So I feel like you want things to move faster, but they're not right now. Yeah, it's like you're in hermit mode. I feel like you got to get out there. Like I always say to you, really is what I would say there. Like I feel like you have to take your attention back to yourself is what I feel like saying. Alex, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say card for today. You have the Ten of Pentacles. Really good card. I feel like there could be changes in your finances. Also, yeah, this would be you completing things. Both cards. Ten of Pentacles, finding your missing puzzle piece. So it's like you finding things that have been missing from your life. The World card is reaching goals and kind of things coming to an end. So it's like things are kind of like ending difficulties, challenges, like all this other stuff. So it's like saying that you are finding all the kind of like things that have been missing and things you are probably, what I'm trying to say, Alex, what I'm trying to spit out is that it's like you are probably feeling more complete with these two cards. Maybe not today, but soon. Ayana, thank you, as always, for the super chat. Really appreciate it. I would say yes to you. I feel like you should leave the twin alone. I feel like they're being very closed off. I don't think it's your fault, is what I'd say. It's not you. Yeah, they're being very defensive here with this, so I'd say yes. I feel like when they're ready, they will open up here. Yeah, of course, like in the future. I feel like there will be a celebration, so I'd say yes. Lovely Cappy, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Should I contact my partner? Will I get a response? I would say no. Three Swords, Heartbreak, Chariot. Chariot would be you needing to make a new choice, like picking a new path. So I would say no, if I'm being honest with you there, Lovely Cappy. I feel like there's like something new here. Yeah, Ten of Swords, need to let this go. A. Ortiz, thank you as always. Skype interview today. Will I get a second interview? King of Swords, the door. Yeah, I would say yes. Here, this is very positive. New boss, new beginning here for you, A. Ortiz. Yeah, Historian. That's like the, yeah, I would say yes. Historian is like a card of gathering details. Justice, more balance. So yes, is what I'd say there. Historian is like a card. What I was trying to say is that Historian is like a card of trying to gather details. So it could, be a very good clue to say that they would be contacting you for another interview to like gather more details, if that makes sense. So yes. All right, everybody. Welcome everybody that's jumping in here. Really appreciate it. We are going to get started right now. I'm going to answer all the other super chats at the end. So that's that. But Aries, we are going to get started with you, Aries, right now. And Aries, wow. I like it. All right. Aries, you have the Queen of Cups coming up first here. Ace of Pentacles, total new beginning here. This is way better than it has been for like the past few nights here, Aries. You have the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups and the Knight of Cups. So very positive for love opportunities, love potential. Could also be love offers that are coming in for you here with these two cards. Could be any other type of offer as well. This could definitely be a job that sweeps you off your feet as well. So if you're like hoping for a job, this could be something that's better than you expect, or it could be something that is just far more significant than you expect as well. I'm getting this weird message here as well, Aries, that I feel like something is just something in general turns out way better than you expect. So I feel like something is almost exceeding your expectations here. It could be something small. It could be like a date or something. You go on a date, maybe you don't think it's that great, but maybe you get there and it's like way better than you actually thought. Or again, it could be like a job offer or something like that that's way better than you thought. But that's all I'm getting here. It's just like something exceeding your expectations. So that would be very positive. Next, you have the Ace of Cups here, Aries, and the Seven of Wands. Yeah, definitely open up in love if you want it. I'm just going to keep saying it all year, but, because it's just going to keep coming up. I know, just by looking at the chart, I know that this is going to keep coming up for pretty much everybody. So if you want love, open up. It's just that simple. For others, I feel like you're just more clear on what you want as well. This could be in love, but it could be in other areas of your life. I do feel that, to me, just with a bunch of stuff going on in the chart as well, like the clearer we are about what we are doing in life in general, that's exactly what we are going to get. So, that's what I feel like we need to do. we need to kind of make sure that we really focus on exactly what we want, and we'll get it. So yeah, I feel like that's really what this is saying. Very simple, like I said, very simple messages for you tonight, Aries, but like I said, simple is better, right? And finally, you have the Knight of Cups and three Cups. For some of you, I do feel like somebody chooses you. For a lot of you, I feel like a day late and a dollar short as well. I'll say to you, Aries, it's like somebody couldn't make a decision, they wouldn't commit, and now I feel like they're like, oh, I want you, I want you, and they're like trying to commit to you. It's like, I feel like you are not having that, if that is the case for you, Aries. For others, I do feel like this is someone new that's coming in, and I feel like they're going to sweep you off your feet. Could be a water sign for sure, but it could be any sign, of course. But I do feel like this could be like a knight in shining armor type person. For others, I'm getting like a lot of stuff here, Aries. I feel like for some of you in love, this could be a friend. So it could be like you find out a friend is interested in you. Again, that can go both ways. Some of you maybe will be happy. Some of you maybe are not interested at all. So like I said, it could go both ways. If you are not interested in love, I just feel like there could be some sort of move here. It could be a work move or a move, like you moving location. And I feel like it's saying that you will be surrounding yourself with better people. You will be surrounding yourself with people who more kind of maybe have the same dreams, goals, wishes that you do, and it will kind of like help you raise up in life. So Aries, pretty simple, but that looks really good. So thank you, Aries. Definite positive change. I like it a lot. All right, Taurus. What do we have for you, Taurus people and Taurus? Taurus, you have the High Priestess coming up for 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, definitely could be a Pisces. Pisces has shown up in your reading every single night for like the past 2 weeks now. So I feel like some of you could have a Pisces showing up in your life for love, or you could be interested in this person already. Part of me feels like if this message is for you, you already know who this person is, or you're already interested in them. You could know them through, again, social, you could know this person through a social circle, or this could be somebody at work as well, is what I would say. I feel like if this is somebody at work, there could be difficulties. Maybe there are like rules against dating at work or something along those lines. So you could be trying to like figure that whole thing out. For others, this could be like mysteries in your finances. I just feel entering into this retrograde, it's like I feel like there could be missing details in finances. It's really weird. I did most of the July readings this morning, and those will be out tomorrow, by the way, everybody, or they should be out tomorrow. What was really interesting is that there were like a bunch of messages that said that maybe we will have these like typical retrograde, Mercury retrograde obstacles in our way, but at the same time, what kept coming up was that if we just find the answer, it's almost like it totally removes the retrograde energy. So like what the hell does that mean? Well, it means that if we have a problem with our finances, maybe we need to find an expert, or maybe we need to do research about whatever the obstacle is. And like I said, what kept coming up in the readings is that if we find the answer, then we will solve the problem, and we won't have to worry about any confusion or anything like that with the retrograde. So I know that sounds pretty basic, but it is what it is. That's what I'm getting here. Mysteries, needing to find an answer, so just do your research. Next, you have the Queen of Wands and the Eight of Swords. I feel like some of you Taurus people don't realize how attractive you are. So again, if you're single, I would get out there. I feel like people are very attracted to you. This could be you like keeping yourself stuck and not getting out there, not attracting love when it's available if you want it. So I would get out there. It's almost like I get a shyness energy here if this is about love. For others, this would be about needing to stand up for yourself. Definitely a long-term message for you, Taurus. This has come up over and over again for you, that you need to like stand up for yourself and work in business. Make sure to get what's yours. Like, don't try to be nice here with these cards, especially if there's something you want. It's like you might be trying to get a raise over your friend at work or something, and it's like, trust me, this person will probably eat you for breakfast, to get that raise. And it's like, if you're just going to be nice about it and just let them get it, then really, is it worth it? No. So I feel like you need to like kind of take what's yours here with these cards. For others, I feel that it's like I feel like you are finding something. It's like you're escaping here. It's like you're finding something that you want to give your all. Queen of Wands is a card of wholehearted energy. So it's like you want to put 110% into something. Could be like a personal project, business, whatever. But I feel like you're finally figuring out like what that is, where you actually are passionate about something. And finally, you have the Knight of Swords here and the Five of Swords. Yeah, I feel like for some of you, this could definitely be a past relationship, somebody who ran away from you. I feel like they made like a hasty decision. I feel like there are regrets there. So some of you could be, for whatever reason, I feel like you could be hearing from somebody who like ran away from you, Taurus. I might have said this last night as well. So if I did, then it's definitely like a repeating message. And I feel like there are regrets there. It's like they couldn't see things clearly, but again, I think that you showing up as a Queen of Wands, you probably don't care. So you probably are just going to move on. For others, could be a move, but if you're wanting to move, the Five of Swords would say that there could be obstacles or you're just not sure if you should move or if you should be kind of like changing location. But I would say do it. Again, there's just so much good energy as far as I'm concerned for moving this year that it's just crazy. So I feel like there's a lot of like additional benefits to a move that people just do not see. So I would say if you're thinking about moving, move. I feel like it would be a very good idea for you. For others, I do feel like this could be love coming in, but this would also tell me if this is like someone new coming in, they could be coming in a little hot and heavy, and it's like you could be a little closed off, but at the same time, it's like maybe you just got out of a relationship, so you're not really ready or looking to open up. So I do feel like, it's like love is there, but it's like maybe you're also just not ready for it. So like I said, in that case, it's like I hesitate to tell people to open up, especially if you just got out of a relationship, because maybe you need a break. But so I'd say take the break. But if you do want it, I do feel like this could be love that's available to you. So there you go, Taurus. Thank you, Taurus. All right, Gemini. What do we have for you, Gemini people? Gemini. All right, Gemini. Gemini, you have the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, the Sun. Really amazing card. Again, I feel like this is very easy, very simple. This is positive attention at work. I feel like a lot of you could just be getting very positive attention at work for work well done. Three of Pentacles, again, is my card of quality work. It's my card of doing work to a high degree of accuracy. So a lot of you could just be be very competent like tomorrow and probably for the rest of the week. And again, it's giving you positive attention. This could lead to like raises, promotions, everything. Again, if that is not the case, this says you need to try to stand out in some way at work. So if you have a job, try to stand out. If you're trying to get a job, same thing. Try to stand out. Try to be different. That's the best advice that I can give this year for trying to get a job is just try to stand out as much as you can. It comes up in everybody's reading that I do. It comes up in the weeklies all the time. And in the chart, do I really see it? No, but again, who knows? There could be something in there. Well, I do, but it was pretty much in the past, like Venus opposite Uranus. We had Venus opposite Uranus this last year, and that basically says, looks matter. With Venus opposite Uranus, there's no other way to say it. So it's like we have to try to stand out in some way to get a job if you don't have one and you're trying to get one. Next, you have the Six of Pentacles, Three of Swords. Some of you could be finally after a heartbreak. This says you could just be out there planting seeds, kind of like sowing your wild oats, trying to meet new people and trying to get out there. So to me, this is very positive. To me, it says that you are like dating at this time. For others, this could also be for some of you, you could be like a little bit. This is kind of weird. Like I feel like you are getting more resourceful. It's like I feel like some of you have like tried to start a business or whatever you're trying to start. It's like you were disappointed maybe at first because you're like, I don't have the resources to get this going. Six of Pentacles to me would say that you realize that there are things you have and that there are things that you don't have as well. But at the same time, the Six of Pentacles says you're still going to get started anyway. You are still filling in the gaps with whatever you can. So that's a really weird message, but I do feel like some of you it's like you're figuring something out. It's like you have the knowledge. Six of Pentacles, yeah, it might say you lack the resources, but it says you have the knowledge. You're more than intelligent enough to do whatever it is you're starting. So if you're starting a passion project, a business, even a new job, and especially I would say if you're getting into something where you're more independent here with the rest of the cards you got going on here, then I would say that you have the resources, you have the mental resources, and you probably don't really need the material resources because I feel like you're like filling in the gaps or you're finding a way to do it. So I really get like overcoming obstacles with these two cards. And finally, you have the Page of Wands and the Frenzy. Yeah, this would, for a lot of you, this could represent dating. This could represent a fire sign coming in for you as well, Gemini. I do feel like if there is a fire sign coming in, I do feel like it would be probably a pretty positive relationship. Fire has shown up for you quite a few times in the past, and it could be something very fun, kind of like more easygoing. I almost feel like saying go with the flow here, like a go with the flow type of relationship, but it's just more, free-spirited, more independent type of relationship that I feel could be coming in for you. I don't feel like this person's a player or anything like that. I feel like they're just very kind of free-spirited if they're coming in. For others, this could just be you busy at work, and that's just that. So Gemini, that looks really good. I feel like it's mostly about filling in gaps. That's what keeps popping into my head for you. It's like I said, it's like you might want to start something new and feel like you don't have everything you need, but you do. I feel like it just requires knowledge. It doesn't require anything else, whatever that means for you. So there you go, Gemini. All right, Cancer, what do we have for you? Cancer people, Cancer, you have the Knight of Pentacles and the Moon coming up here as well. For some of you, definitely could be dealing with a Pisces. Again, water on water is like the best thing right now. So I feel like you could be dealing with a Pisces. They could be moving at a snail's pace, snail Pisces right here. So if you have a Pisces coming in, they could be a little bit slow, and you know, whatever. I feel like you're just gonna have to deal with it. For others, I feel like this could be an earth sign who's a little bit stuck in their head. I think earth came up for you last night as well. So there could be somebody who's like maybe a little bit defensive. I feel like they want a new beginning, like with you. I feel like maybe the problem is this could be somebody who isn't, they're not very emotional, and I feel like I probably said this to you last night as well. I feel like it was you. It's like they don't emote things at all. So I feel like this could be somebody who just doesn't have it. They have emotions, but I feel like they don't show it, Cancer. So you could be dealing with somebody like that. For others, this could be you, like this, I feel like it's saying past disappointments financially. So I feel like for some of you, you have had past disappointments financially. It's like you thought things were going to work out financially one way, and they didn't work out that way. They worked out some other way, or something just didn't work out at all. I feel like this put you into a mode where you might be like a little bit too cautious with your finances, or you might be being a little bit too cautious in like getting a new job or something like that. I feel like you have to let this past energy go if you have that like financially cautious type of energy. Next, you have the Nine of Wands and the Door. So the Door is just a card of a new beginning coming in for you. Nine of Wands, it's like, you know, you've been beaten up, you've been through a lot of difficulties, but you still haven't given up. So I feel like a lot of you are kind of being very persistent. I also feel this is just the return of energy. You have the Emperor here as well with the Wheel of Fortune. That combination to me would say that you are getting more fired up. Look, there's a lot of fire on this card right here. So it's like you've been tired, you've been exhausted, you've gone through a lot of difficulties, but instead of getting more tired, I actually feel like you're kind of being filled back up with the energy here, and it's like you are ready for whatever new beginning may come your way. It could be anything. It could be a new relationship, new business, new job, new spiritual belief, whatever, but it's like you are finally having the stamina to put into something. And again, I got stamina on this card here, the Emperor. It's not really a card of stamina, but kind of with these two cards here, I feel like it's talking about energy and feeling more fired up. Wheel of Fortune, turnaround. So I feel like there's a major turnaround, a major turning point coming into your life here with the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune also, to me, is very clear personal vision. It says like you have a very clear vision of what you want your life to be. And so I love that with the Emperor, because the Emperor here is a card of having a plan, and it's a card of planning things out and following a plan. And it's like this is a card of personal vision. When you combine a plan with your vision, I mean, that just is success all the way. So I feel the stronger of a plan you have for whatever it is you're trying to accomplish, whatever it is you're trying to create or get in your life, the more successful and the faster you will be as well. I'm definitely getting speed here on these cards. Like, really the Wheel of Fortune is like we have full control over how fast this wheel turns. We just have to put the energy in to get it to turn. It's like we just have to put ourselves into lucky situations, or we have to put ourselves into situations where we can get this wheel to turn, and really it's just energy. So that's what I feel for you, Cancer. Very positive, major turning point for you. So yeah, Cancer, I really like that a lot. So thank you, Cancer. All right, Leo, what do we have for you, Leo people and Leo? Leo, you have the Three of Wands coming up first here, and the Historian. I do feel like some of you need to write. I've been saying this for months. Like, I feel like it would be a really good idea for some of you Leo people to write things down, have a journal, whatever it is. I feel like you need to keep track of things, because this is like a card of keeping track of things like business or work, whatever it is you're doing. It's like, so you can look back and you can say, well, this worked in business and this didn't. So it's like you're keeping track of things like that, like what works, what doesn't, and that's just going to lead to expansion in the future. So especially if you have a business, I feel like you need to kind of pay attention to what works and what doesn't. I feel like that will help you. For others, Three of Wands is a card of waiting. I do, for the most part, I always get that you are done waiting, Leo. I feel like you are done waiting for things. Three of Wands is my card of leadership. So, it is a card of kind of like taking the lead and becoming a leader in some area of your life. So, yeah, that's what I'd say to you. I feel like you are taking the lead in some sort of situation. It's like you're done waiting. This is a card of waiting for your ships to come in, but I feel like you're over that. I feel like you're done waiting for your ships to come in. You're done kind of like sitting around and waiting. Next, you have the the World and the Page of Cups. I do feel like for some of you, this could be a long distance relationship coming in for you, for sure. It could be somebody who's interested in you. You know, with the cards you have here, you have the Ten of Wands and the Eight of Pentacles. Basically says if you are getting into something long distance, or if you're already in something long distance, you definitely, it says basically both people are going to be releasing the burden of the distance, and both people are going to be putting the work in to make this work. So I do feel like it would be pretty good for you. This could also be someone new that just enters into your world, is kind of what I'm feeling. It could be just a new person who like moves to where you live, and again, maybe you don't know them at all, but maybe it's just somebody who happens to move to town. Maybe they get a job where you work, or you run into them while you're out or something. But it could be like a new person entering into your life. So I definitely feel love here. It could be a water sign. You've had water show up in your readings before, but of course it could be any sign as well. For others, this could be you kind of like having a new beginning. The world, an ending of the cycles in your life. Page of Cups, an offer for a new beginning. So I feel like you could be just starting something new. And finally, you have the Ten of Wands and the Eight of Pentacles. So an increase in your finances for sure. This releases a burden. Eight of Pentacles does say to me that this will be something that happens in the future, so it might not happen like right now. And you know, Eight of Pentacles, I call it material success on the horizon. To me, it says that these changes are coming in the future. So I feel like there's going to be financial changes in the future. Eight of Pentacles, also super important to pay attention to the details. It is a card of detail and paying attention to kind of like the little things that you do in work. I feel like the more detailed you are, the more you pay attention to details, the better. I also feel like I always get this with the Eight of Pentacles. To me, it's a card of being a beginner, but it also says like even if you have like 60 years of experience in your job, it's still probably a good idea to maintain like your basic level of skills, or just to maintain the basics as far as skills are concerned. I feel like it would be a really good idea for you to also learn base skills in general, no matter whatever type of job you have. I feel like learning just like the basics would be a really good idea. You know, the example I always come up with is like, say you're in sales, like just having a good sales basis and being good at sales in general would be a good idea with this card, because it says you could take that skill and use it anywhere, no matter where you happen to be right now. So I feel like a lot of you just need to kind of go back to basics work-wise, and it will kind of like broaden your horizons. It's like you're focusing on one skill, but you know, it's going to open you up to a bunch of other things. But for the most part, releasing burdens financially. So I feel like there's a major release for you there. And it's stress, by the way. Like I feel like if you've been having financial stress, that's the stress that's being released. So there you go, Leo. All right, Virgo. What do we have for you, Virgo people? And Virgo. Virgo, you have the Fruit of the Dead, the Mirror. You have two Oracle cards in this deck. Fruit of the Dead is just a card of abundance, and the Mirror is just a card of needing to focus on what you really want. I feel like you could have too many focuses, as always, Virgo. I would just focus on one thing at a time here. Whatever it is you want in your life, whether it's a relationship, business, whatever, I feel like you just have to pick one thing at a time, focus on it, wait till you get it, and then move on to the next thing. Pretty simple message here, Virgo. That's really all I'm getting. Next, you have the Judgment card and the Eight of Cups. I feel like for some of you, this could be a relationship, leaving a relationship, and it's like you're hoping for a rebirth. You could be hoping for a rebirth of that relationship, but really, Eight of Cups is a card of walking away. So somebody could have walked away from you. You could have walked away from somebody else. Some of you could be hoping for a rebirth, but at the same time, this is like a card of, you know, to me, I feel like this is very divinely guided. Virgo, I feel like this is saying that the universe is kind of like in control here. You know, it's like normally the angel is like calling down to the people in the coffins on the Judgment card, and it's like saying that God is kind of like in control of the universe, whatever you want to call it. So I feel like some of you are, you know, I do feel like you could be a little bit stuck on the past right now. Maybe you've been fine, but maybe like all of a sudden we get into this retrograde period and you're just like thinking about the past over and over and over again. I feel like this is saying, you know, especially the first two cards say focus on what you want, not what you don't want. And these two cards are saying, like, I feel like you almost have to give it up to God and just like let the universe allow whatever is going to happen. And so I do feel like a release here. It's like you are releasing control over things that have been holding you back. It's like maybe you've tried to force things to happen, just hasn't been happening. It's like the second you release control, allow it to happen, then it just happens, right? So I almost feel like this is magic right here for you, Virgo. Definitely like it. And finally, of course, Virgo, you have the Strength card and the Fool. It wouldn't be a Virgo reading, as I always say, without the Fool, because this is your card for like the entire year, probably next year too. So don't be afraid to take leaps of faith. This card says you are more than prepared to do something that you want to do. The Strength card could be, for part of me feels like this is you surprising people. I feel like you could be doing things that surprise people in your life. Probably for, this would be something that would be positive. It would say that you could be doing things that people do not expect, but you are showing strength. So you are showing people a side of yourself that they didn't know existed, but it's also kind of like impressive as well. So you could really be impressing people. To me, this would be, like people in your family or people that are close to you, like friends and things like that. So it's almost like people are seeing a side that they don't expect here, Virgo. For others, I feel like this is you. It's like you have a dream. You have something you want to do here, Virgo. Yeah. I'm going to come back to this, Virgo, but it's like you have something that you want to do in your life, but it's like you have to take a risk. You have to take the leap, and this is why the Fool always comes up. I feel like this is your outcome, 9 of Pentacles. It's like total gratitude and luxury, getting the things that you want here with the 9 of Pentacles, and feeling like content, and also feeling like you can take care of yourself. I do feel, there's independence always comes up for you, Virgo. Of course, you're a Virgo, so it's like I feel like a lot of you just want to be independent or have a very strong independent energy, and I feel like you're getting to this point where you are able to take care of yourself. So yeah, I really like this. Yeah, there's a lot of attention coming in for you, Virgo, here as well. Like I always say, if you want love, open up to it with this 9 of Pentacles. It can be a little bit too closed off of an energy, but I feel like there's definitely attention, good news coming in for you as well. So Virgo, overall, very positive. I like it. So thank you, Virgo. All right, Libra. What do we have for you, Libra people? Libra, you have you right here, Queen of Swords, 7 of Swords. Yeah, and internal fears don't exist, so let go of your fears, number 1, Libra. Number 2, I feel like this is you. This is you being a lot smarter right here. This is you recognizing traps, recognizing things that could be leading to traps in your life. So it's like you are avoiding, what I feel here is like I feel like you are avoiding obstacles here, and it's like you're avoiding potential disasters. It's like you're almost avoiding tower moments. I feel like I've said this to you before as well. So overall, I would say this is pretty positive. It's not like a very exciting energy, but again, you're avoiding obstacles. For some of you, I feel like you need to be careful of running away from things here as well. I would definitely, this is like strength. It's like saying that you have the experience to handle any fear that comes your way. So face your fears head on with those 2 cards. Next, you have the 2 of Pentacles, 10 of Swords. I feel like, for some of you, I feel like this could be you revisiting something from the past. It's like you have a choice whether or not to go back to it. 10 of Swords says move on. So I would definitely let something go. I feel like something is trying to get your attention as well. This could be new love. 10 of Swords to me, it's like, it's always so interesting to me that the 10 of Swords, this one isn't a good example, but it's like in other decks I have, in one there's like a dog on the 10 of Swords, like barking at the person that's dead on the ground. And in most of the other 10 of Swords decks, there are people around the person that has 10 swords in them dead, right? So it's like there are things that are trying to get your attention, that are trying to move you away from something that's done, dead, over with. So I feel like if there is something where your friends are telling you, like, hey, this relationship is over. Why do you keep thinking about this, bozo? I feel like it's time to move on. Same thing in a job. It's like maybe your friends are like saying, you don't get paid enough to be there, and you're always, you're always complaining or whatever about this job. It's like, why don't you leave? Then I feel like there are people who are trying to help you on this 10 of Swords for some reason. The 2 of Pentacles is definitely saying that, like, I feel like you're going from rigid to flexible here. So it's like maybe you didn't leave the relationship because you were just being stubborn, or maybe that's not even it. Maybe it's, something else. But I feel like you're kind of loosening up here with this 2 of Pentacles. I get just a looser energy. I don't know how else to describe it. I'm sorry, Libra, but it's almost like you are kind of like, just like more loose and allowing things to work out. And finally, you have the Knight of Wands here, and you have the 10 of Pentacles. You're realizing that you have to work on things that you are actually excited about. It's like reading this is the best example I could give, Libra. I'm not a big fan of like reading books necessarily, unless if I'm super interested in something, I read every single book in existence about whatever it is. So it's like I feel that's the best example, the best analogy I can come up with. This is you being excited about something. This is you reading every single book about it, or learning the ins and outs of some sort of subject or something in your life. This could lead to a job, could lead to money. It could also just lead to maybe you're learning about relationships, you know, and so it could lead to better relationships. But I also feel like this could be something else. It might not be learning that you're doing. I just feel like that type of excitement where you have a good book and you just read it from cover to cover in one night. I feel like there's something that is that exciting coming into your life. It could be a job. It's like maybe you get a job, maybe you're just like, okay, it's a job, and then you get there, it's super fun, really exciting, and then you just become like an expert. I feel like you're like learning the ins and outs of something with this Ten of Pentacles. I feel like it's going to lead to, of course, more success with the Ten of Pentacles. And that's all I get there, Libra, but that is probably the best message here. So I really like that. There you go, Libra. All right, thank you, Libra. And Scorpio, what do we have for you, Scorpio people? And Scorpio, all right. Scorpio, you have the Six of Cups here and the Page of Swords. I do feel like somebody from your past could be spying on you. I don't think they're not doing anything about it. Yeah, this could be another water sign. I also have Earth here, so it could be an Earth sign as well, Scorpio. But I feel like somebody could be kind of like spying on you or watching you, but it's like they're not doing anything about it. So I really don't know what you would do with that information. I feel like you're not going to do anything about it. So, and I wouldn't either. So I would just keep moving forward, Scorpio. But I feel like it's happening. So if you're wondering if it's happening, yes. For others, I feel like this is you. You could be the one spying. I would say be careful of that. You definitely have new love showing up here as well. So there could be a new relationship coming in for you. For others, I feel like this is saying that you are being strong. It's like you're creating your own happiness. I feel like you're making yourself happy here, Scorpio, and that's really all that matters. Next, you have the Empress and the King of Cups here. So return of love to your life. King of Cups to me, that's what it represents. It represents the return of love to your life. So I feel like there could be love coming back in for you. And I feel like it's somebody who finds you very attractive. So you could be very attractive at this time. As I say this to every water sign. So get out there. There's probably plenty of love for you, plenty of opportunity for you. For others, again, it could be this person that's coming in for you. It's like it could be somebody very attractive who is, somebody who's very attractive who's attracted to you. So you could be like, what does this person see in me? And I'm not calling you ugly, Scorpio, so don't worry. But again, it could be like that type of situation. So don't ask questions, just go with it, is what I'd say to you. For others, this is you increasing your abundance through the way things look. How crazy is it that I was talking about this at the beginning of the reading? How, it's really important that we kind of like focus on how things appear. Like appearance is probably going to be very important for like the rest of the year for business and especially business, but also work. So you could be very focused on how things appear. This could be literally, it could be anything. It could be you. It could be the type of work that you're doing. You could be very focused on making it look kind of more attractive, whatever it is you're doing, and it could make all the difference. It could be like you have a business and you change your website and it like your business blows up overnight because you just changed your website. It could be that simple, and I do feel like it's something that you will probably be focused on for a while. And finally, you have the Chariot and the Two Wands. Look at this. You being very bold, taking your personal power back, Two Wands, leading to a victory. So I feel like a lot of you are kind of heading towards a victory here. But this is, what I would say is that you have love here, but it's like you are focused on yourself at the same time with those first two cards, the Page of Swords and the Six of Cups. It's like you're focused on your own happiness, so you're taking your power back. And this is what is going to lead to this victory right here. You are in control of this victory. For some of you, I feel like this could be a Cancer coming in for you. You have the King of Cups, the Chariot, so definitely could be somebody coming in for you that is in love, and it could be another water sign or a Cancer showing up here. For others, this could represent moving, and I get moving for you every single night, Scorpio, so would not surprise me if any of you Scorpio people were moving. But that's that, Scorpio, so thank you, Scorpio. All right, Sagittarius, what do we have for you, Sagittarius people? And, all right, Sagittarius, what is going on for you? Sag, all right. Sagittarius, you have the Eight of Pentacles here and the Page of Swords. Yeah, this is you looking very, very closely at your finances. Page of Swords, of course, is like a card of using your mind, but it's also a card of like really digging into the details. This is like I read the Page of Swords as the true detective card. You have the Queen of Swords here as well, which is knowledge, being very smart, being very intelligent, witty, and also being very experienced in something as well. So for some of you, feel like you're trying to get experience as far as your finances are concerned. So it's like you are trying to figure out like all the little details, everything that affects your finances, like how to make more money. I feel like you're going like over all of this stuff, and you know, I feel like that's what you're focused on, is doing that. And yeah, probably just going to lead to more financial stability. Kind of a boring message, you always get it, but that's what I get for you. Next you have the Six of Pentacles. Oh, love it. And the Six of Wands. 2 6s. Everyone knows I love 2 6s. To me, it says you're on exactly the right path. You are going in exactly the right direction. To me, this would also be results. This combination to me represents you seeing results in something that you've been trying to do. Six of Pentacles, planting seeds. Six of Wands is like the seeds sprouting. So I feel like a lot of you could be seeing results from things that you did years ago. You could have been working over the past few months on something really for a long time with this, and it's like you're finally starting to see the fruits of your labor. I feel like you're starting to get a harvest here. To me, this kind of represents like a step before harvest. So it says you're very, very close to completing something like a project, a business, pretty much anything like that, and it's like you're about to see results. So if you've been working on something, I feel like that's what's about to happen. For others, I feel like this could be you getting a job. Very simple. Six of Pentacles, putting out applications. Six of Wands, you getting attention or having some sort of victory in your life. So I feel like some of you, this could very simply be a job. For others, I'm getting also like maybe in the past you had a job where it's like you weren't appreciated. I feel like this could be a new job that comes in where, you know, maybe it's not perfect, but maybe you have a lot more, maybe you get like a lot more appreciation. Maybe you get a lot more kind of recognition at this new job. So if you're getting something new, I feel like it's just overall more positive. This would also say like the people you work with, you know, that working with these people will be a much more positive experience as well. And finally, you have the Queen of Swords. Seven of Pentacles. For some reason, what popped into my head is take your time. For some reason, I don't even know what this is about, but I feel like there could be a desire to rush. That's not what these cards mean, by the way, everybody. So yes, I realize that. That's not what these cards mean, but it's what's popping into my head, so I have to say it. I feel like you need to take your time on something, and I feel like there's no rush as well. For me, this could be like a project, and what's popping into my head as well is like it could be a work project or a business project. I feel like that even if you rush, I feel like you will see, you know, a lot of success, obviously, those 2 6s. But I feel like if you take your time, it's like you will milk every last drop out of whatever this is. So it feels like business or work to me, something like that. I feel like there's a need to take your time because, again, I feel like you're like extending the life of something. I'd say, especially if you work in a business based off performance or something like that, it's like maybe you get paid based off of projects or whatever it is you're doing, or maybe you have a client. And I feel like there's just a way you could kind of make it longer. And I know this sounds ridiculous, Sagittarius, but it's what's popping in, so I have to say it. I feel like there's a way you could extend something, and I feel like it's just much better than you realize. For others, I feel like this is just simply a job. Seven of Pentacles to me can represent more money coming in, and to me can represent a reward as well. So I feel like the reward is just like a job or a business coming in for you that makes you more money. Could also be a promotion or raise as well. But Sag, that looks really good. So thank you, Sagittarius. All right, Capricorn. What do we have for you, Capricorn people? And Cap, what is going on for you, Capricorn? Capricorn, you have the Ten of Wands coming up first and the Two of Cups. I feel like there's a perfect match coming in for you in love. I feel like you're releasing burdens with this Ten of Wands. It's like you are letting go of things that are holding you back, and you are letting go of things that are heavy in some way. So I feel like you are letting go of heaviness here, and it's like you're moving more towards happiness. What else? Hold on, Capricorn. Yeah, I feel like this could be a job coming in for you. So if you've been waiting for a job, that could be what provides happiness. For a lot of you, it could be a relationship as well. But at the same time, to me, the Ten of Wands says that you need to like balance the time between like work and dating, or dating and work, or whatever it is that you're trying to do. It says you could be trying to do multiple things here, but it says you need to like balance the time. You could be, I don't know why I'm getting this, but I feel like for some of you, it's like you could be putting too much time in either like work or love and not enough time in the other thing. So I'm just getting balance on these two cards, Capricorn, that I feel like you need to create. Next, you have the Four of Pentacles and the Fruit of the Dead. Definitely more abundance coming in for you here. So I feel like you are creating abundance with the Fruit of the Dead. Four of Pentacles is like where you are right now. It's like maybe there is a little bit of stability in your finances. Maybe things are kind of evening out, but it's like it's not perfect. And for some of you, like you could be feeling a little bit like this is a card of possessiveness, right? So let's put it this way. It's like you could be feeling like you are a slave to whatever it is that you do for a job, you know? So I kind of get like I get resistance here because like I feel like you feel that something is controlling your life almost, and it's like you don't like it. I feel like you want this right here. You're like, I have a job, or I had a job that provided financial security, but I was kind of like a slave to the job. And now you're like, I want this right here, which is true abundance, not just of money, but also of time. And it's like, maybe you want something where you don't have to wake up, where it's like you're not waking up at 5, driving to work, and then leaving work at like 6, getting home at 9, and going straight to bed. You know, it's like you want something that's more kind of, that allows you abundance of everything, not just one thing. And finally, you have the Queen of Pentacles and the Sun. Look, you are picking a new path that leads to total happiness, total abundance, total success, pretty much everything. For a lot of you, Capricorn, I feel like this is a path that you are on. So it's like, it's not going to happen tomorrow. This is something that's going to take time. Some of you, it's like you could have a job, maybe you're building a business on the side. So it's going to take a little bit of time. But it does say that you will see the fruits of your labor. You will get the abundance you desire by doing this. And yes, maybe you have to make some sacrifices right now. Like maybe you have a job and are trying to start a business so you can be free from the job. And yeah, maybe you can't really do the things you want because it's like you're always working. If you're not at work, you're working on the business. But at the same time, I feel like the future is much brighter here with these two cards. For part of me feels like this, the Sun is like enlightenment. It says that you are being enlightened to what you need to do. So I feel like you are realizing what you have to do. But maybe you're also, this is a card of assurance, right? The Sun says that you are convincing yourself of something, but you are also assuring yourself that it's going to be worth it in the future. So I feel like that's probably the difference. To me, I'm almost get confidence here as well. It's like you are now more confident in something that you're new, that you're going to be starting in the near future, because you're like, you know what, I know that what I have to pay now is going to be nothing compared to what I'll be making in the future. And again, you're probably paying with time, and I feel like you're fine with that if you're starting a business. For others, it could be a job. So that's what I get for you, Capricorn. Kind of weird message as well. That's all I get. There you go. Thank you, Capricorn. All right, Aquarius. What do we have for you, Aqua people? Aquarius. Here we go. Aquarius, you have the Chariot coming up first and the Star. Yeah, oh, I like this. So this is you charging towards victory here, Aquarius. It's you and victory. For some of you, it could be a Cancer coming in. Really, I see fire or earth. Yeah, I feel like it's either a fire sign or earth sign that's coming in for you in love, if you are looking for love. This is the best reading tonight, Aquarius. This is very good. So I feel like there could be a victory coming in for you. Some of you, again, it could be in love. The Chariot says you are in control. Of course, I also feel like this is total renewal. You could almost look at this as the infinity symbol. It's like you are renewing yourself, you're filling yourself with energy, you're also charging towards victories, but it's like a constant cycle of energy, so you're never getting tired at whatever it is you're trying to move towards. For some of you, I feel like you're just not giving up on something here. I feel like you've latched on to an idea, whether it's a business idea or an idea to be in a relationship. It's like you're not going to let it go, whatever it is. I feel like you are going to be, holding on to this for a very long time. It's weird. Like, I feel like if you're an early Pisces as well, this message applies to you. It feels very business related. I would say if you're like an early Pisces as well, with a business, or, if you're just an Aquarius period, I feel like this message is for you. For sure, especially if you have a business or a job, and it's like you're not letting go of something, so I like that. For others, moving, of course, to me, the Star is a card of distance to me. It can represent something far away. Chariot could be a move, so I feel like some of you are moving with those two cards. Next, you have the Historian and the Ten of Pentacles, so again, more business, more money coming in for you here. Historian just reminds us to have a plan. Again, I say this every night. All the energy in Capricorn, it's like we need to have a plan for whatever it is we're doing. And it could be a very simple plan, but it's like if we have a business or a job, we need to have a plan on how we're going to beat everybody else. People, like I keep saying this, is like at work, it's like people are putting in like negative 10% into their job right now because of this energy that we have going on in the chart, especially Neptune and Pisces makes us tired. So if you just put in 10% plus 10%, then you will see success with this Ten of Pentacles. So it says like put in just a little bit more effort into work and you will be very, very successful with those two cards. And finally, you have the King of Pentacles, and you have the World card as well. So I feel like for a lot of you, this is more money coming in. Of course, I feel like you're ending negative cycles with finances. I feel like you're letting go of things that are holding you back. And this is going to just open up the whole world to you. I feel like a lot of you are also clearly, like I said, this is all about business, work. I feel like a lot of you are just having better business ideas, better work ideas. These ideas are going to be more reliable, meaning that they're probably just going to work. It's like maybe in the past you tried to start a business, maybe it didn't work, and now you have a better idea or better ideas that are reliable that can last for a long time. I also feel like if you are into love, this could be an earth sign coming in. I feel like they are extremely reliable. The world says you have to date, so it does say you have to get out there, meet new people, and like all that other stuff. So I would definitely get out there with these two cards, Aquarius. Yeah, I feel like you're letting go of heartbreak. Definitely let go of the past and stay out of your head. Things are going really well. This is my problem when I have a really good reading. It's like two bad cards always come up. Why? It's because it's saying, like, get out of your head. It's saying things are improving. You could be like, wow, things are improving. Things are getting better. When's the bad thing going to happen? This is that thought. So don't have the when's the bad thing coming thought with these two cards. Keep it positive, Aquarius. But thank you, Aquarius. All right, Pisces. What do we have for you, Pisces people? Pisces. Here we go. Pisces, you have the Page of Cups coming up first. Ace of Wands, passionate, new beginning in love. Definitely could be a water sign coming in for you. Like I keep saying, water on water, people. So, again, if you're meeting a water sign or if you're with a water sign, very passionate, very successful. This is a card of, like, enthusiasm, courage, and confidence, and being really happy. So I feel like could be a lot of happiness. Definitely something new coming in. It doesn't have to be a water sign, though, because to me, the Page of Cups can be any sign coming in for you, but definitely a love offer here. If you're not interested in love, this would be an offer to work on something that you are very passionate about. Again, you Leo, somebody else, I can't remember who, it might be Capricorn as well. I feel like those three signs are really being drawn towards passion projects, not just jobs or businesses, but like things that actually excite you, things that get you up in the morning. So I feel like that's what you are going to be working on. Next, you have the Seven of Swords here, Five of Wands. I feel like some of you are mentally conflicted. I keep talking about this, Pisces. Like, you know, over like the next few weeks, and not just this week, but definitely at the beginning of this week, I felt, what day is today? I have no clue. It's like Tuesday or something, right? But anyway, whatever day today is, it's like today is like really, and maybe tomorrow, it's like I feel like there could be minor speed bumps that kind of enter into your life, and this could be in any area of your life. We need to realize that these are speed bumps. Like I said, just a few nights ago to you, Pisces, they're not mountains. So it's like we could have minor disappointments, but we are like turning them into, you know, mountains out of molehills, right? So it says don't do that, keep it positive, and don't turn something like small into something big. That doesn't need to be that way. For others, I feel like some of you are mentally conflicted about some sort of fear that you have. You're like, maybe you're literally asking yourself, do I need to be afraid of this? Do I need to have this fear? So I feel like some of you are working past fears. And finally here, I'm actually going to probably pull two more cards for you, Pisces, here. You have the Emperor and the Queen of Wands. Yeah, somebody's very attracted to you, Pisces. So I feel like you are very attractive at this time. I always say this to you, Pisces. So I feel like you need to get out there. For some of you, it could be an Aries. It could also just be somebody who's not sharing of their emotions right now. So for some of you, it's kind of weird. I almost get like a secret admirer vibe here on these cards. You have multiple options, Pisces, is what I'm going to say to you. But I almost get like a secret admirer thing. For others, it could be this type of person that you're attracted to. Just somebody who's very driven, very successful, hardworking, and somebody who is like very structured in their life, somebody who's very like disciplined as well. They could be any sign, of course, but I feel like this is you, very attractive. What else do I feel here? I feel like for some of you, again, this is you putting a more wholehearted energy into one thing. And it's like I feel like Pisces is, because of Uranus in your second house, you know, over the last 8 years, now it's out of your second house for most of you. For some of you, it could still be there, but for the most part, it's left. And it's like now you're more focused on creating some sort of business or job that provides very strong, you know, kind of support in your life that's very stable, that leads to more stability. And finally here you have the Three of Cups in the door. So I feel like there's a new beginning for you here, Pisces. Definitely could be in love. Three of Cups, if you don't have love right now, it says socialize, get out there. You know, of course, there will be multiple people for you. For some of you, I do get third-party situation here. I rarely read this card as third-party situation. So, but I would say I feel like you got out of a third-party situation, started something new, or you will be soon. And for others, I feel like some sort of new beginning leads to a celebration. So whatever new things you're doing, Pisces, definitely very positive. But that's that, Pisces. So that's that. All right. Thank you, everybody, for being here tonight. Really appreciate it. We are going to do a pick a card now, and we are going to do 1, 2, and 3, as always. So I have to shuffle. I don't have another deck here, so we are going to have to shuffle this one and see what comes up. All right. 1, 2, and 3. Nick, yes, we already read for Virgo. I'm not sure what time Virgo was. It was like 30 minutes or something like that, probably 28 minutes, somewhere around there is probably where Virgo is. So I would say check that time. But all right, 1, 2, and 3 people. So 1, 2, and 3. All right, and here we go. All right, 1, 2, and 3. And all right. If you pick card number 1, you have the Ten of Wands and the Knight of Swords. I feel like some of you are just running away from things that hold you back. I feel like you are releasing burdens. I feel like you are letting go of things that have been burdening you for a very long period of time. I'm also getting progress here. So I feel like some of you, if you pick card number 1, I feel like you're about to see a huge leap forward in your life is what's popping into my head. So kind of just a single message. As always, it's so weird. It's like the first card always has the simplest message, but I feel like you're making some sort of huge leap forward into success, or you are kind of making a huge leap forward. So yeah, that's what I'd say to you there. Next, if you pick card number 2, you have the Three of Swords and the Six of Wands. I feel like after a heartbreak, you could be getting like attention here. So if you're looking for love, I feel like there could be love coming in, but it's like probably after a heartbreak. For others, I'm getting healing here as well. So if you've been going through a health issue or health challenge here, card number 2, people, I feel like you could be healing or having health back in your life. And I'm also just getting success as well, like probably after a disappointment. So I would say if you've had a disappointment, definitely let it go, because I feel like there's like good things coming in. If you pick card number 3, you have the Six of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands here. I feel like there could be success coming in for you here with the Six of Pentacles. Seven of Wands is like you needing to open up to something new. For some of you, yeah, I'm kind of getting a weird message here, card number 3. Like, I feel like for some of you, what this is saying is that it's like you have, you feel like you invested a lot into a situation, and it's like now maybe you're closed off because you're not seeing results. For some of you, I feel like this could be a relationship where you're just like not getting anything back from this relationship that you have. You know, this is a relationship where you're just not seeing a return. For some of you, I think it could be like a business or something where it's like you didn't get back what you put in. I feel like this could be having you shut down. I feel like you have to keep pushing it. I feel like the Seven of Wands says actually you need to double down on whatever it is you're doing. If it's a relationship, you might have to open up to new love. But if this is business related or work related, I feel like it just needs more energy, more time, and that's what's going to lead to success. Yeah, I feel like you have to take some sort of leap of faith. It's like a test from the universe. I keep getting this message. I get it for like Pisces and Capricorn all the time. But it's almost like you tried to start something, you tried to get something going, it didn't really work, and it's like, but it's really the universe testing you, saying, do you really want this? So I feel like this is almost a test, card number 3, but I'm choking already, which isn't good. But all right, that's it. All right, thank you everybody for being here. Really appreciate it. I'm going to answer questions now. I'm going to answer Super Chats first. Of course, Super Chats will get preference, but I will try to answer as many people as I possibly can. Christina French, I have your question. I will be answering it in just a few minutes. I answer Super Chats in order, but I do have your Super Chat here in front of me, so no need to worry. I will be answering it in just a few minutes once I get through some of these Super Chats, but I do have it. All right, let me just figure out where I was as well. A. Ortiz, did I answer your question? I'm not sure if I answered your second question or not. Yeah, I think I did. A. Ortiz, if I didn't answer your second super chat, let me know. I will definitely go back to it, but I'm pretty sure I answered it. Mona Lisa, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, card for love with my Libra lover. You have the Five of Pentacles, feeling left out in the cold. Yeah, I feel like you have a choice here, whether or not you stay in this relationship. I'd say if they left you, I would move on to something else. I feel like this is saying pick a new path. If you're still together, I feel like you could feel like a little bit lonely in the relationship, but I feel like with a little bit of work, you could probably get it back together. But I really see you almost moving on. For money, you have the Ace of Cups here. Could represent a promotion, raise, or a new job offer coming in. Really, this year, it's like pretty simple. If we want more money, we have to like put in more work. It's, you know, Saturn and Capricorn. It's really simple. But I feel like there could be something new for you here. So I do like that, Mona Lisa. Yeah, Knight of Wands, a chance for you to work maybe in front of more people or something like that. So, or be more of a leader. It's like you're stepping up into leadership positions. So that's what I'd be looking for if I were you there. Johanna, thank you for the super chat. You say health going, am I going to need a blood transfusion? Johanna, I am not a doctor, so I do not give medical advice, and this is not medical advice, but you have the Six of Swords, which would be incremental improvements. This would say that you will be healing, so I feel like saying yes, Yeah, I feel like saying yes, but again, I'm not a doctor, so please don't take this as medical advice. But I'd say yes. Either way, this would be healing, so I do feel like you will be healing. So that's that. Annette, thank you, Annette, for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say a card for the week. You have the Hermit. I feel like you need to open up here. Ten of Swords. I feel like you have to let go of things from the past here as well. So yeah, I would let go of the past, move on towards the future. This is all about letting go to me and kind of like moving on from things from the past here, Annette. Yeah, I don't know. You could be trying to connect with somebody who's closed off, not opening up. I would move on. Joel, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Why are all the moderator resistance? I have no clue what you're asking, Joel. But Joel, I pulled you a card anyway, by the way. You have the Wheel of Fortune turnaround. I feel like there's a turning point in your life. I feel like there's like more success coming in for you here. So, Joel, really good card. Eugene, hello, by the way, and thank you for the super chat. You say, what's his intentions with me? Fruit of the Dead, abundance, wants abundance with you, wants success, growth, good things. So, yeah, definitely could be love, Eugene. Nine of Cups, a wish. Yeah, fulfillment. So, really good. Definitely love. If you are wanting this to be love, then I would say yes. Makisha, hello, and thank you for the super chat. What does this retrograde have in store? Transformation for you, Makisha. Page of Swords, going back over information. It's really weird, Makisha, because like I did a bunch of the monthly readings already, and the thing that kept coming up was that this was going to be like a learning heavy retrograde where people would be learning a lot. So, and the Page of Swords is definitely a card of learning. So I feel like you will be learning a lot. This could be a good thing. You have the Two of Swords. Of course, you could have some difficulties making a decision here, but King of Pentacles probably to stabilize your finances. So I feel like you will be like stabilizing your finances, and things will be becoming better. By the way, finances looked really good for the retrograde, so I feel like for pretty much everybody, so I feel like you could be also stabilizing your finances. But yeah, Ten of Cups, fortune after difficulty. I don't know, that looks pretty good. I wouldn't even worry about it there. Sandra, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. What's in store for me? You have the Empress. I feel like you're very attractive at this time. So if you're looking for love, I would get out there with this card. I also feel like you're going to be increasing abundance. Yeah. It's like, no, you are manifesting this abundance into your life here with these two cards. So I feel like you're going to be working on manifesting more abundance. Yeah, I feel like you need to be patient, but I feel like things are increasing for you there. Andrea, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, will person I met today be positive for business? Definitely perfect match. Yes, Eight of Pentacles, no doubt about it, Andrea. So yes. This is probably the best combination you could possibly ask for. Lovers, literally, it doesn't matter that you're not necessarily lovers. It just means a perfect match, period. So it says perfect match for the business. Eight of Pentacles, they will do quality work. Again, Eight of Pentacles is like the Three of Pentacles to me. It says maybe there's like a little bit of a learning curve here, but it also says they will be doing quality work, not just work. So yes is what I'm going to say to you all the way. Triggering Light, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, wait, is it over with Four of Pentacles? I would say yes. This would be holding on too tightly. Page of Pentacles, Page of Wands could say that they were a little bit of a player here. Yeah, I feel like you need to kind of like look back over this situation. Make sure you're not like making it out to be better than you actually thought with the mirror here. I don't know, it could have been a little bit of a player. Yeah, Justice card, I feel like you will see that karma is going to be served in a positive way here. So I feel like you will be getting positive karma back. Yeah, I feel like you need to manifest new love. I feel like he could have just run away or something like that with those cards. JC, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Virgo advice was good for everyone. Pay it forward. You got it, JC. I just saw somebody post a question in here. Let me try to find it. Where was it? Barbara Hinshaw, you say, is my ex coming back? I would say no, Barbara. JC is paying it forward to you, by the way, so thank you, JC. But Knight of Cups would be new love. So I feel like there's new love coming in for you, Barbara, here with the Knight of Cups. So I would say no. I feel like you need to move on to new love, Barbara. So that's what I would do if I were you. So that's that. Let's see. Chris F19. Or I think that's Christina. Christina, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Christina, you say here, financial situation, increase, getting a raise. You have the Knight of Pentacles here, Christina, and the Nine of Wands. This would say that you need to, ask for a raise. I've been saying this all year as well, Christina, that pretty much because of the Capricorn energy, it's like we have to ask for a raise if we want it. Knight of Pentacles says you could be being too cautious. Nine of Wands is like closing down. It says you need to like open up to get a raise. So it would say if you ask for a raise, then you will probably get one. If you want an increase in your finances, if you ask, you will probably get it. The thing that I will say is that Saturn is retrograde. So it's like very possible that we ask for a raise and our boss says no. If they say no, you need to say, what do I need to do to get it? We cannot take no for an answer because we're probably going to get a no. That's why. So I would definitely, if they say no, ask, what do I need to do to get it? And then do it, whatever it is. Because they will tell you. But definitely an increase in your finances. Not a bad card at all. Yeah, Queen of Swords. I feel like you're being very independent at this time. And this is a card of increasing your resources as well. It's like a card of being more independent. So, yeah, I feel like there's definitely more money, but you have to ask for it, is what I'd say to you. But you will get it and if you do that. So, yeah, definitely. LFS, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. If GD work week, clarify, please. Oh, Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, very straightforward work is what I would say to you here. LFS, yeah, 4-1 celebration, but Seven of Pentacles means just like straightforward work. So, but yes, I feel like it'll be a good week for you. No doubt about it. Celebration. Yeah, it's a good week. Studio supporting local artists. Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, I'm trying to find a new home, and can I have a card for... Oh, yeah. For a new home. I feel like this is for love, actually. So you have the King of Swords and the Devil. This, I don't look at this as a bad card in love. To me, it can represent somebody who's just a soulmate or that we have a very strong connection to. It's like, are all toxic connections bad? No. It's like, if you are with somebody... And doesn't really mean toxic. It could just mean that there is a very strong connection with this person. And it could mean that maybe that there is a little bit of a sexual addiction there. But is that really a problem? Probably not. If you like the person, obviously. So that's what I'd say there. As long as you're waking up, going to work, and doing all the things you have to do, then who cares, right? King of Swords, probably somebody with a lot of experience coming in for you just in life in general. Somebody with a lot of knowledge. Somebody who's very successful. So it could be somebody older than you as well. But I definitely feel like it could be a Capricorn person. I feel like this is just saying that somebody who's very hardworking and has a lot of knowledge. But I would get out there. I feel like it's somebody coming in for you. Yeah, this is divinely guided in your life. For a new home, you have the Five of Swords here. Seven of Cups. I feel like you need to be very, very sure of yourself on what you want. Yeah, King of Cups. King of Cups, literally, you've probably heard me say this. I call this card the home. I have intuitive meanings that I use for the cards other than what the regular meanings are. So, and I call this card the house or the home. So, definitely a home coming in for you. Yeah, Ten of Pentacles. I feel like you'll have the money, everything. So, definitely a new home coming in for you. But Seven of Cups says focus exactly on what you want, and you will get it. So, that's that. KC, did you stunning KC 526? Look at you changing your name. You say opportunity. Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say opportunity, Wilmington, Delaware. Should I take it? The door, new beginning. The Judgment card. Yes, this is your true calling. And Nine of Swords. Get out of your head about it. So, but yes, is what I would say to you. Here, Page of Pentacles. Don't move too slowly on this. Is what I'm going to say to you. Eight of Wands, run towards this. So, yeah, this is you hitting your mark. You know, Eight of Wands is one of my favorite cards in the deck. And not my favorite, but one of. So, I feel, this says yes right here. Eight of Wands is like, it's a card of arrows. You know, it's a card that says you are hitting the bullseye. So, yes. Three of Pentacles, yes. So, yes, 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 yes. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles. Did I say Queen of Pentacles on the Three of Pentacles? That's pretty crazy if I did that. But Queen of Pentacles, new path. So, yes, definitely. Willow Fairy, hello, and thank you for the super chat. Do you, cards, see me ever getting married? If you want to, is what I'd say to you. Yeah, I feel like yes is what I'm going to say to you here. So, yes. The Tower, I feel like you need to let go of your fears and everything like that here. But yes, Queen of Cups, change your direction of love. Eight of Cups is like, Eight of Cups is you looking for like what you want, looking deeply into something, right? And you have the Strength card as well. So I feel like you need to kind of like get out of your head. Strength, I feel like it's saying you need to be strong here. In the Sun, yeah. So somebody wants to give you attention is what I would say to you. So yes is what I would say to you here. Yes, no doubt about it. The Moon, get out of your head. Yes, I feel like saying yes. If you want to. Queen of Cups to me is a if you want to card. It says if you want to. Yes. Juanita, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, want to start a side hustle. May need a small van in this. Is this a good time or should I wait? You have the Eight of Swords. Yeah, I feel like it is a good time. Eight of Swords says you could set yourself free right now. So, yes. Ace of Swords is a card of victory and it's a card of success. So, I would say, yes, I feel like now would be a good time for you to do this. 3 Wands. 3 Wands tells me have a plan. You know what would be a very good idea for you, Juanita, is I feel like maybe you need a van. I would say, like, I feel like you need to almost have a test run, and I have not been saying this to anybody because everybody has been getting messages of needing to dive in head first. But for you, I feel like it would be a good idea to do, like, a test run, if you can, of this side hustle. Like, maybe you just, like, agree to do it on weekends. Maybe you could rent a van for the weekends or something like that. I don't know, getting a weird message like that for you, Juanita. But yeah, I feel like you're going to be very successful. The Star, Wish, yeah, no doubt about it. Page of Cups, definitely. So I would do it. This is a very positive new beginning for you. So yes, is what I would say to you, Juanita. I would do it, do it, do it. For sure. I don't know, I would just commit. Even though I got that feeling of a plan on that, Juanita, I would still just do it, is what I'd say there. I would just commit 100%. Feel like it's going to be very good for you. All right, I was on Juanita. Where am I now? Ava, thank you for the super chat. You have the 4 Swords, Recovery, Historian. I feel like you have to let go of the past, but at the same time, I feel like this retrograde could be bringing up things from the past so that you can kind of like heal from the past. So I just feel healing is what I would say to you here, Ava. Jennifer, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Will you win your court case, Jennifer? I would say, yeah, but it doesn't look ideal to me. So again, I feel like you will kind of like win, but maybe it won't be as good as you think. Or, you know, I do feel like there could be some sort, it's almost like a settlement or something like that. I don't like the 7 of Swords here, if I'm being honest with you. 2 of Cups, happiness. So overall, I feel like you'll be very happy, but it might not be like 100% perfect, but still not bad. So that's what I would say to you there. Pretty Kitty, hello, and thank you for the super chat. Is the guy from Mexico wanting to reconcile? I would say no. I feel like he's being too secretive. Is what I don't like this. Is what I'd say to you. Ace of Pentacles says Ace of Pentacles is like God with, you know, giving you an offer of something new, saying like, no, you don't need this, right? You know, that's this card here. And the High Priestess is saying there's too much mystery. Yeah, too much mental conflict. So I would say no. Is what I'd say to you. I would accept a new offer. I'd move on to something new if I'm being honest. Takira, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, any message for me? Yes, you have the World, Takira, and the 9 of Pentacles. Ooh, I love it. So I feel like you are ending difficult cycles. It's like you're entering into a period where you are just going to be able to have nice things that you want in life. So 9 of Pentacles to me is a card of luxury and gratitude, but it's like a card of being able to have nice things that you want in life. So this could be like an increase in your finances, new job, new raise, new promotion. This could also be you being single. So again, if you're single, the World says get out there and date. There are plenty of people who would find you attractive, definitely, with this 9 of Pentacles. But overall, very positive. Love to see that. Could be moving as well with that World card. And if you are moving, by the way, you could be moving for money. And this would say there will be an increase in your finances as well due to a move. So that looks amazing. Araceli, thank you for the super chat. Araceli, if you have a question, pop it in down below. I will be happy to answer it. Pretty Kitty, did he come back? Thank you for the super chat. Did he come back to the U.S. to see me or someone else? Queen of Wands, Chariot, I would say, yeah, to me, you know, the negative side of the Queen of Wands, like I call the snake. To me, it can represent like seduction or, you know, more of like that player-like energy, but it's kind of like on the down low. So I would say yes to answer your question. Definitely traveled, Chariot. So I would say yes, probably someone else or both, which is worse. It's like he can't make a choice with these 2 cards, is what I would say to you. So I don't really like that. It's kind of like a sneaky energy. Did Araceli put her question in here? I don't see it. Maybe not. All right. Mary, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, is my daughter leaving the army soon without problems? Yeah, I feel like she'll be fine, is what I'd say to you. Yeah, King of Wands, passionate new beginning. So, yeah, she'll be fine. 6 of Cups, happiness. This is a card of your children as well, by the way, the 6 of Cups. So, but just a card of happiness. King of Wands, growth, abundance, good things. So, yeah, I feel like she'll be fine here. Maybe sad that she's leaving the army, kind of like in some ways, but I would say yes. Ace of Wands, passion, new beginning. Yeah, she'll be fine. This is an amazing card of growth and like good things coming in. Mary. Alex Salazar, what are his intentions? I don't know. To have a third party? I don't know. Is he just hanging around doing nothing? The Hangman just says that he could be doing making no movements. 3 of Cups is third party situation. So I would be careful of that, is what I'd say to you, Alex. For sure. Alex, hold on 1 second, because I want to pull you another card, but I have to shuffle this real quick. So hold on 1 second. All right, Alex. The fruit of the dead, abundance. I feel like there is abundance coming in here and success. So, yeah, he probably wants abundance, but he might have an abundance of people with that 3 of Cups. Araceli, thank you again for the super chat. Araceli, thank you, Mark, by the way. You say, message for me and my spouse. The mirror, like, do you really want this? Yeah, I feel like you both could be in your head. I feel like people need to be very, very clear about what they want in relationships in all areas of the relationship. I keep telling people, Black Moon Lilith and Pisces, fear of being naked, and this is like literally, but also fear of being vulnerable. If we clam up, if we turn into clams, we're going to have basically no relationship at all. Like, clams are the losers of the ocean, right? It's like they don't talk to each other or anything like that. So it's like this says open up, don't be a clam. Talk to your partner about what you want, and then things will get really good. If you don't, yeah, there will be a new beginning if you open up. If you don't, then you will be stuck. So I would say don't be a clam. There you go. All right. Marzena, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Marzena, you say, card for coming 2 months. You have the 5 of Cups. Let go of sadness. 4 of Swords, recovering. You're probably recovering from sadness, Marzena, is what I'd say to you. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles. Very positive new beginning. So the Ace of Pentacles is just a very good card of good things coming in. And it's also a card of like offers. I feel multiple offers for you. I don't feel one offer. These could be love offers, but they could also be financial offers. They could be just like your friends offering you to go out or have a good time. So I feel like you need to get out there and have a good time. I think I'm getting socializing for you. Yeah, I feel like you have to like definitely let go of the past and past toxic energy, but I'm getting socializing would be a really good idea for you over the next few months. So I would say for like the rest of the year, not just 2 months. So I would make sure to take advantage of any opportunities that come your way, no matter what they are. I feel like they will be really good for you. Diana, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, cards about my future at my current workplace. 7 of Cups. Needing to focus on what you want, Diana. Yeah, Ace of Swords. Here's the thing, Diana. I have had this concern with Neptune and Pisces for a very long period of time that we could be not seeing things clearly, especially in work, especially if there are changes going on at work. Again, this is Chris's crappy astrology. This is not accurate astrology, but it's like this concern that if there are changes at work, we could be like, it could be causing like weird things inside of us. Like we could be feeling like we are being attacked at work when we're not. We could be feeling like we need to shut down at work when we don't, or we could be feeling like our ideas are not being taken advantage of when they are. So it's like we might not be seeing things very clearly. This says like focus on one thing at a time at work, and that will bring clarity and success. So I feel like that's what you need to focus on there. Pat, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, is my ex coming back? If so, when? I would say no. I feel like they walked away. 8 of Wands. 8 of Cups here. It's like there was no fulfillment. They ran away. Judgment is a rebirth. I feel like you need to move towards new love here. Yeah, 3 of Wands. I feel like you need to take your power back. 3 of Wands is a card of leadership. It says, be a leader in your own life and move towards new love. Yeah, I'd say I feel like you need to unstuck yourself here and get moving forward towards something new. Queen of Pentacles is literally a card that I call the crossroads. To me, it says there is new love coming in, but you have to move towards new love. Yeah, I feel like you have to be determined to find it, but I would definitely get out there. I definitely feel like there's new love coming in for you. Apples and peanut butter, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say messages from the divine, love and money. You have the 6 of Pentacles. I feel like you're planting seeds at this time. A lot of people seem to be doing this. 3 Swords, let go of heartbreaks or anything challenging at this time. Yeah, 4 Cups, just focus on what you want. You will get it. Again, Neptune and Pisces, if we focus on what we want, we will get it, plain and simple. Yeah, Page of Wands, do things that you are actually passionate about. Like, I feel like people need to do that. It's like, do things they actually like. I mean, that would be like the best advice for the chart we have going on. Do things that you actually like doing. If there's something you don't like doing, don't do it. It's like there's too much of this like nice guy energy in the chart where I feel like people are just saying yes to people. For like people are like, oh, can I borrow your car for the next 6 weeks so you can't get to work? And people are just like, yes, I'll be nice. It's like bad idea. Or people are getting into situations where they're like taking care of their friends' dogs and not getting paid for it or something like that. So I feel like we need to like do what's right for us, not for other people. That's what's popping into my head for you. That's why I'm saying it. For love, Page of Pentacles. I feel like there needs to be more movement in love. I feel like you need to get out there and like meet new people and stuff like that. Yeah, Queen of Cups, change of direction of love for you. So definitely new love, but like I said, put the work in. I feel like you need to like get out there and stuff. But definitely new love and money. That looks really good for money. All right. Did I answer that? Yes. Mary, thank you again for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You have the Seven of Swords here and the Two of Pentacles. I feel like you need to not trick yourself out of things that are good for you. Two of Pentacles says that you need to be more flexible. What I would say here is that you need to kind of like be more flexible with outcomes is what's popping into my head, in the way that things happen in your life. And I feel like that will just lead to easier things. Yeah, Ten of Swords, letting go of problems. I just keep getting this message for you that your life could be so much easier. I don't know why. It's almost like I feel like you need to simplify like the things that you're doing. It's like I feel like you could be overcomplicating things. I don't know why this is popping into my head, but Knight of Wands, more fun entering into your life, easier flowing energy, free-spirited energy. It's like more not go with the flow, just free-spirited. And I feel like that's what you need to open up to. And thank you, as always, for the support. Thank you for the super chat. You say, please pull a few cards for me. Ten of Pentacles, ooh, love it. Six of Cups, Page of Swords, somebody spying on you, Anne. There's somebody spying on every single Pisces in existence. So, yeah, that doesn't surprise me. But also detective energy, learn as much as you can. Ten of Pentacles, I call the book. So to me, it represents learning as much as you possibly can about business. I keep saying this to Pisces, right? So it's like the more Pisces learns, the more they will earn this year, plain and simple. There are little bits of information that we are missing. If we just find the information, we will be like extremely successful. So it's like we need to pay attention to the little bits of little bits of details, basically. Six of Cups, I feel like it's just happiness for you. So I feel like there's happiness coming into your life here, and I also feel like there is just like kind of like good things coming in here as well with the Six of Cups. Yeah, Empress, it's like you're very attractive at this time, Pisces, so definitely get out there. But I feel like this is also, I really feel like this is talking about financial abundance. I feel like you're I feel like love is fine, but I also feel like you're kind of like focused on financial abundance is what I would say to you here. Yeah, King of Cups, could be love entering into your life, but this is a return of something, maybe like the return of money or more money coming in. So that looks good. San, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. For tomorrow, you have the Two of Wands, Two of Swords. Be bold, don't be stuck, is what this says. This says that you need to be bold at this time and stand up for yourself. Don't be stuck in your decision. I feel like tomorrow would be a good idea for you to just make like split-second decisions without really necessarily, like I don't want to tell you to not think about your decisions, but I do want to tell you that I do feel like there's a need for you to like not like kind of go back and forth on things. Just make a decision and you will be successful, is what I would say to you there. Natural Sister, I cannot find your super chat for the life of me. It's probably in here. I trust you, but I cannot find it. So Natural Sister, feel free to pop your question in down below. I will happily answer it for you. So that's that, Sam. Christina Gomez, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Not sure a gym membership is a good... Yeah, definitely, as long as you stick to the plan. King of Pentacles, very good card, but it says stick to the plan. So if you say that you are going to go to the gym... I always tell people, if you're going to go to the gym, the best time to go to the gym is when you don't want to go. Because it's like then you're forcing yourself, but in a good way, and then you're going to stick to it. So I always tell people, have a plan. Like say, I'm going to go, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, whatever it is, and then go every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. No excuses, even if you feel sick or whatever. If you're willing to do that, then yes, this says this will be a good idea. If you're not, then no. So that's what I'd say to you. But I do feel like it's a good idea. Yeah, definitely. Hierophant. Hierophant, like, literally just says, if you follow the established rules, you will be successful. Meaning, like, we all know that if we work out, we'll be more healthy, right? So that's an established rule. And the Hierophant says, if you do it, you will be healthy. Kiara, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You have the Wheel of Fortune and the Eight of Swords. I feel like you're setting yourself free here with this card here. And the Wheel of Fortune says this is going to be a turnaround. So I feel like there's some sort of turnaround for you in your life. And I do feel like it's going to be good. Something that sets you free here. Yeah, I feel like you're very attractive at this time as well. So I feel like there could be a lot of success, growth, abundance, good things coming in for you here. And the Knight of Swords, yeah. It's like you're charging towards success is what I feel for you. Natural Sister, guess what? Your super chat literally just popped up. Thank you, Natural Sister, for the super chat. It was delayed or something. I don't know. It just wasn't showing up. But you say here, I met a guy online. He is a Sagittarius. I'm a Capricorn. Where is this going? Are we going to be friends, or will this turn into something serious? You have the Seven of Pentacles and the Five of Swords coming up first. Yeah. This could say that maybe one or both of you, Natural Sister, have been like maybe you are both kind of like coming out of something, or maybe he's coming out of a relationship, whatever the case may be. Seven of Pentacles, it's kind of like a card of patience, but really what I feel like it's saying to you is like I feel like you need to trust your intuition in this situation. I feel like you need to trust your feelings, really, but I also feel like you need to trust the messages you get. And you have the Eight of Pentacles. I feel like this is going to be very good for you, actually. Ten of Wands, releasing a burden. Ace of Cups, a love offer. I feel like, but it's going to take time. What I would say here is Eight of Pentacles says that you could put the work into this if you are interested in him. And it says you can put the work in. And Ace of Cups, there will be a love offer, but it might be a little bit slow. I actually don't feel like it's going to be that slow. It's funny because, you know, like I said, I've been doing the monthly readings, and I was talking to people about the retrograde, and everybody was like all worried about the retrograde. I've had people leave comments saying like, oh, never get into a relationship during retrograde and all this other stuff. I'm like, yeah, that's a great idea. It's like pause your entire life for all 4 retrogrades or 3 retrogrades that we usually have, sometimes 4, right? It's like we can't pause our life 4 months out of the year, and longer if you count shadow periods, right? It's like we have to live, we have to do things. And on top of that, sometimes, yeah, maybe you start a retrograde relationship and maybe it changes after. That's all that a retrograde means, that things might be different after, but maybe it'll be more positive. Maybe it could be better. I mean, there's a thought, right? I've done so many things. I've broken all the retrograde rules, and knock on wood, I don't have any wood to knock on here. Knock on wood, everything has worked out. I have a computer right here that I've had for like 6 years, bought it during a retrograde. So again, don't follow those rules. But what I'm trying to spit out here, that I've been babbling way too long, is that the Eight of Pentacles says, you know, take it slow, and we have a retrograde anyway, so just communicate, put in the work, figure out where it's going. And Ace of Cups, love offer. Look at this, 2 cups, soulmates, natural sister. Look at this, the Hierophant. I mean, the High Priestess. I almost just said the Hierophant, which would be marriage. But the High Priestess just says that there are mysteries in this situation. You do not know everything about it. But yeah, Justice, I would go for it, is what I'd say to you. This looks very positive. Take your time. Don't try to rush it. Just put the work in, communicate, and then I feel like things will go very, very well for you. So that looks really good, is what I'm going to say to you. I hope that helps. Thank you again. Sorry your super chat didn't show up, but then it did. So thank you. But I hope that helps. But that looks really good. I would definitely go for it. Vanessa, thank you for the super chat. You have the Knight of Pentacles, the Fool. I feel like you need to take some sort of leap of faith, Vanessa. I feel like this could be in love. This could be somebody coming towards you in love. They could be a little bit slow moving, but I feel like you have to take a leap of faith. If not, this says you could be thinking about starting something else in your life, and I would just get started here, is what I would say to you. 6 of Swords, they're incremental improvements. I feel like you are making improvements in your life at this time, Vanessa. Diana, thank you, as always, for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, I have a court date tomorrow regarding my settlement. What do you see happening? 9 of Pentacles, settlement. Money. You have the Hermit. It's like the Hermit is just like you trying to find out the details of the situation. Duh, as I would say. And 6 of Wands, success, happiness, good news. This looks really good. And 9 of Pentacles, again, if there's money coming in through this situation, it would be very positive. It would be money that would really be able to help you out. 6 of Wands, success, good things coming in. 9 of Cups, fulfillment, a wish. Yeah, I'm going to stop pulling cards before it gets any worse, because that is amazing. That looks really good. There's definitely a wish coming in for you here. Yeah, this could lead to a lot of independence. So that looks really good, is what I'm going to say to you, Diana. I like it a lot. Again, maybe you don't get the settlement tomorrow, obviously, but, you know, I feel like this is definitely good news. 6 of Wands, good news, plain and simple. Beliefs become reality. Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Gemini, feeling scattered after returning to regular life after completing a huge physical goal, bucket list item. Where should I be focusing my energy? 8 of Wands, 9 of Wands, and something that you've tried before is what's popping into my head. That's a weird one. So, yeah, I would say if you've tried something in the past, like a business or something, I feel like you need to put your energy in there. This would represent passions as well, needing to put energy into passions. I'm also getting socializing as well. It's funny because I read for a lot of Geminis. It's crazy. Like, I always thought that Pisces would be like the number one sign I read for personally, but it's Gemini, believe it or not. And so I read for a ton of Geminis, and you know, Gemini always gets this like thing about needing to socialize, needing to spend time socializing. So that could be a good idea. This could also be you getting attention. It could say like maybe you want a social media, maybe you want to have a YouTube channel. This says you should be focusing on getting attention to something that you've done, that you're doing, that you're planning on doing. Maybe you're thinking about writing a book, or like I said, having a YouTube channel if you don't already. And it says you need to focus on getting more attention. So that's all I get for you. Yeah, 3 cups, socializing. Exactly what I said. So definitely something about social. Yeah, Page of Cups could be love as well, opening up to love. But I don't know, I feel like this is talking about building a following or something like that. So that's what I would say to you. But that looks really good. N. Jones, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Should I hand in my notice and find a new job? I would say yes, but don't rush this. What I would say to you is that when Saturn is in Capricorn, especially retrograde, it's a really bad idea to quit a job if you don't already have one lined up. So I would get a job lined up first, and then I would quit if you need the money. If you feel like you can survive for months and months and months on end without money, then I feel like you will be fine. Then you could just quit. But if you can't, get a job first and then do it, because Saturn in Capricorn is like an angry old man, basically from like the 1950s. So it's like you have to follow 1950s rules right now, basically. And back in the 1950s, they were very by the book. You don't quit a job before you have something lined up. I don't know why this is popping into my head, but there you go. Eugen, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, how does early June look for me? I feel like very good. I feel like you'll be taking care of yourself. I like this. It's very independent energy right here. This is a very successful energy as well. So very stable, very successful. You're like stabilizing your energy. Things are evening out. And yeah, this looks really good, Eugen. Could be building up more finances. Could be love from a fire sign as well coming in for you. Claire, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Is Virgo and I going to court for custody of the kids? I would say yes. I don't. This would be more like mediate. I don't know if this is possible. So again, I've never been in this situation, but this would be more like mediation to me. So I don't know if that can be done outside of the court or something like that. But I almost feel like this is saying that this could be done outside the court. So I feel like saying no to your question, basically. So yeah, that's what I feel like saying to you is no. But like I feel like it's outside the court. So yeah, it's almost like you're coming to an agreement. Yeah, I feel like you're like coming to an agreement outside of the courts, if that's possible. So I would say yes, no, because it's like kind of, but I don't really feel like there's a need to bring the courts into this. The world, the star, you're going to get what you wish for in this situation no matter what. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like there's some sort of agreement that could be made. Yeah, the sun, children, happiness, success. So yeah, like I said, I don't think there's a need to bring it to court. I don't think you'll even have to. I feel like it can be done outside of it. But again, I could be wrong, but that's kind of what I see there for you. But that looks good. So there you go. Beliefs become reality. It was somewhere around an hour and 30 minutes, by the way, your super chat. It was like about an hour and 30, at 1 hour, 30 minutes, so like somewhere around there. Pretty close to that time, by the way. All right, if I have not answered your question, feel free to pop it in down below. I think I'm all caught up tonight, so I will take a few more questions, and then I'm going to get out of here, but I will answer a few more questions. Michelle Kelly, I would say no. I feel like you're moving towards new love is what I would say to you. So I feel like you're moving towards new love. Yeah, I feel like there's an abundance of people that are coming towards you. And I don't know, there might not be anybody here. Evelyn, does Virgo, no, I would say no. This is you feeling left out in the cold. So I'd say no, not at this time. Or they could be feeling left out in the cold. I feel like there's too much conflict here, Evelyn, with this card. So I would say no. Scott Ryan, you have the Magician. I feel like you can have whatever you want. This says focus on, exactly what you want and you'll get it. So I feel like you're manifesting things that you want. Yeah, after a tower moment, I feel like you had a tower moment or a loss, and it's like you're kind of like attracting the things you want. Donna McCall, you have the Nine of Swords. Get out of your head, Donna. I feel like you need to be patient, but this is also you turning water into wine. So I feel like you're also improving you're improving your situation slowly but surely. Daru, you have the Knight of Swords. I feel like you need to charge forward towards things you want. This is like more energy is what I'd say to you. Tamika, you say, will I find love this year? Yeah, definitely. Seven of Pentacles says if you put the work in, you will get what you want. It's a card of harvest, but it says you have to harvest the things you want. So, but yes. Carolyn, should I move on? Yeah, definitely is what I'd say to you. I feel like you should move on. Haley, hello. Will I move my house soon? Get out of your head. And you have the Queen of Pentacles. I would say yes. And have you seen it? Yes, is what I would say to you. Johanna, you have the Strength card. I feel like you need to be determined to get things you want at this time. Joey, I had a phone interview today. Will I hear back from the interview? Yeah, definitely. Very quick movement. Yeah, 4 1s. Asking for commitment. This could be a job. So that's what I'd say to you. Mark, thank you. And Mark, I pulled the Queen of Swords for you. In the 4 of Pentacles. Could be a commitment for you there, buddy. Marzena, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Okay, any card for the future of this weird connection? King of Wands, a lot of growth. Death isn't necessarily a bad card. Five of Swords, I don't know. This person could be like too independent with the Five of Swords. It's a card of self-interest. I'd say if you feel like this person does things out of only self-interest, then I would definitely be careful of that. Yeah, I don't know. You might end up releasing this in the future, if I'm being honest with you here. Yeah, it's like Eight of Pentacles. Are they willing to put in the work, or do they only do things that work for them? Are they willing to kind of create balance? Yeah, Ace of Cups. Could say there's love there, but kind of like in a weird way. It's like sometimes you can be in a relationship with somebody who's very, like kind of narcissistic, but not totally, if that makes sense. And they still maybe love you, or they have love for you, but it's like they're just not willing to kind of put the work in. I don't know, Two of Cups, perfect match coming in for you. So, yeah, I don't know, some sort of change. I feel like you already know the answer here, Marzena. Like I said, if they are like how I described them earlier, I would definitely say that you're probably going to move on. If they are very loving, then I would say this just would represent some sort of change and more balance coming into the relationship. Damalu, yeah, I feel like you will sell it soon. Two of Wands, so yeah, definitely. Patricia, will the bully at work go away? Yeah, definitely. There's a new beginning. TJ's Aries gonna find new connection, love. Yeah, I feel like you're sad right now. Four Swords, it's like you're on a break. Yeah, I would get out there. I feel like there could be like a Capricorn coming in for you. Space Lawmaker, you have the Ace of Pentacles, so new financial offer coming in for you. I feel like you could be stepping off on a new path as well. Looks really good. Kamisha, you have the Seven of Wands. Kamisha, open up to new love. Yeah, I feel like there could be like a Knight in Shining Armor type person coming in for you. Knight of Cups. So that looks amazing for sure. Ninja, did I see you ask for a card? You have the World. I feel like there's like success coming in for you. Yeah, Wish coming in for you. It's like you're completing cycles. This might be why things are so slow for you, like taking their time. It's like you're wrapping up old cycles and like moving on to new things. Studio supporting local artists. Can we get a collective? Yes, I will do a collective, and then I'm gonna shut this bad boy down. But thank you for the super chat. We are gonna do a collective now, secret collective for everybody that is here. So for everyone that is still here watching, you're gonna get a special collective reading. So let's see. I'm gonna timestamp it. And, alright, for everybody here, you have the Nine of Pentacles and the Three of Wands. I feel like for everybody that's still here watching this collective reading, there's going to be financial expansion for you. More money coming in the near future. Also an increase in your finances. Again, I did the monthly readings today for July, and there was like a very strong overarching energy for everybody that most people were probably going to be focused on increasing their finances. So it seems to be like a very strong overarching energy, like of people trying to have nicer things in their lives. I've talked about this before. Uranus and Taurus, very simply, I believe, that we will just want more luxuries in our lives. We will just want nicer things. This doesn't mean we're going to be like going crazy buying Ferraris and like all this other stuff. It just means that we just want nicer things in our lives. And I feel like that's what this is saying. Next, everybody here in the collective has the Four of Pentacles, Seven of Cups. I feel like it's saying you need to commit. For some reason, I'm getting you need to commit to one thing. Seven of Cups is like imagination, fantasies, illusions. It can be, and like kind of like chaotic vision is what is popping into my head. I feel like this is saying you need to commit to one thing in your life that you want, and you will get it. Again, comes up all the time for everybody. That it's like we need to be very focused on what we want, because we will get exactly that. So I feel like everybody that's watching this, you need to focus on exactly what you want. And finally, you have the Five of Wands and the Fool. Moving away from conflict. Again, this came up in the monthly readings that I did. It just seems like everybody is like cutting things out where they're mentally kind of conflicted or confused. And it does seem like a lot of people are like, if at this point, it seems like maybe in July even, that people, if you can't make a decision, you might be like, you know what, I'm just going to move away and not make any decision, or I'm going to pick the third choice. So I feel like a lot of people are just going to make no choice at all, and are going to take a leap of faith towards something completely new. So if you're trying to make choices between old things, new things, could be making a totally new choice. For others, this is actually very good. Five of Wands to me is a card of adventure. And the Fool is like a card of starting adventure. So I feel like for everybody here, the collective, you could all be starting a new adventure that will probably lead to success. Yeah, rebirth in your life. A lot of you moving towards a rebirth for sure. So that's that. But all right, thank you everybody for being here again tonight. Really appreciate it. I'm going to cut this off here. If I missed your question, I will be back tomorrow night at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So make sure to come back. But thank you everybody, and have a good night.